Detain him.
What I'm getting detained for?
Don't.
What I'm getting detained for?
Run, Shorty. Take off. We gone. See you later, alligator. Catch me if you can. Look, he done fail already. They got cars on you, boy. You gotta keep running. Oh, he done up the click on the look here. Look at the child lock.
Put your hands up right now. Put your hands up.
Hands up, hands up.
Don't put your hands up, bro.
Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it.
Oh, he got a glick on him. Oh, he got a glick on him at school. You weren't supposed to do that, folks. They walking right up. Falcon Dining Engineer. Okay, so.
Hey guys, come on here. All for you.
All for you. Run. Police coming. I would have ran already. I would have pushed that little out the way and took off.
Detain him.
What I'm getting detained for?
Don't.
What I'm getting detained for?
Run, Shorty. Take off. We gone. See you later, alligator. Catch me if you can. Look, he done fail already. Push Popo. Popo can't run with the real. Run, Shorty. Do not stop.
Stop.
Oh, they got cars on you. It's over with, Steve. They got cars on you, boy. You gotta keep running. Oh, he up the click on the look here. Why you up the click on the look here already? Juke they ass, folks. Juke they ass, folks. You on the playground, folks. This is where real niggas is made. You on the playground. Juke move. Stiff arm. Fuck you out. They got the white car. Get in the car with them, folks. Get in the car. Get in the car with their ass. I would have hopped on the back. Hop on the back. Everybody running, chasing all four of them niggas must have ran. I know I would have ran. I ain't been the only one standing here. Everybody else ran. I'm the only one standing here. Not me. Fuck you. I'm taking off right with. I'm gonna be the one away, y'all. Please get flame out that thing. They still running though. Goddamn. I'm saying if y'all don't play sports or nothing, y'all it don't look like it's too many places to run though, folks. Y'all might be grass, folks. Y'all ass might be grass, folks. Y'all might be grass, folks. Yeah, they call one. Tell me why you running? Because I'm guilty. What kind of question is that? I can't find the other nigga. He gone. Who in that white car? That must be police. Gotta be police undercover or something.
Let's go.
Yeah, he must be like off duty or that's the security at the school or something. Security at the school say, yeah, that's security at the school. He say, this is the best day of my life. Take your clothes off, folks, while you're running.
I can get them.
Take your do-rag and your clothes and shit off, folks. You're going to be all right. We going to make it.
This door don't open, dude.
Go.
Oh, they got the child?
Stop right there. Put your
They got
hands
the
up.
child locked
Put your
on.
hands up right now. Put your hands up.
Don't do it, folks.
Turn around.
Don't do it. Just put your hands up.
Hands up.
Don't put your hands up, folks. Why they got the glick up on the little kids, though, folks?
Don't reach for it. Don't reach for
Oh,
it.
he got a glick on him?
Right?
Oh, he got a glick on him at school? You weren't supposed to do that, folks. You supposed to been through that. Oh, man, nigga, you tweaking. How the f you do that, Ski? You tweaking like that? Man, not this here. I would have threw that motherfucking pipe to Narnia. Ugh. Especially you was away from them for a minute. They couldn't see you. You got away? Nigga, I would have buried that pipe under some trees so fast. Put that in the garbage, all type of shit, boy. Then you really just gave up on bro. You really just gave up because you tired. How the f these grown men just outrun a teenager, folks? You supposed to be hitting feet on that nigga ass.
Sure way, West 25. Yeah.
They got two of their ass so far.
To work, how many still going? Any?
Did they all have guns or was it just first? Probably why they up glick like that. Damn.
We'll get it. Come on. We'll get it.
You were detained behind 4701. I went down to 14.
So you then snuck the pipe in the school. You burned the pipe to school with you. Then you brung it in the crib and brung it in the school and had the pipe on your waist all day? Like you was on the block? Fuck. All you had to do was throw that bitch in your book bag and don't say nothing to nobody. That's all you had to say. How the somebody gonna know you got a pipe on you? That's all you had to do. Throw that right in your bag. Don't talk to nobody. Don't snitch on yourself. How hard is it to not snitch on yourself? And you would have been decent, folks. But the fact that I called y'all, then y'all sitting all in this little thing right there. Folks got the door open. Then it don't even seem like they couldn't have searched them, because if they would have searched them, they would have had them like, you know, you waited for the police to get there. You seen the police walking up. You talking about something? Why are you trying to detain me? So get this. My uncle accidentally became a millionaire because of a bird and some walnuts. Long story short, he driving home from work and a bird flies through his window and try to steal the walnuts that he was eating. Out of nowhere, a drunk driver in an 18-wheeler truck comes out of nowhere, smacks his car, totals it, and he ends up in a hospital for 42 days. Now this is where it get better. He got a lawyer from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury firm, and they handled all the paperwork, all the appointments, all the additional costs, and my uncle is now a millionaire living in Florida. So if you get seriously hurt, your case can be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan does not play around with lowball offers. They're the biggest for a reason. They've won a lot, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. They've won $12 million in Florida and $26 million in Philly just for crash victims. That's 30 to 40 times what the insurance offered. If you are in an accident or if you're injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve if you become their client. And here's the best part. It's 100% free unless you win some money. If you think you got a case, you're just a few clicks away from changing your entire life. You can start your claim now at www.forthepeople.com/Mac or by scanning the QR code on the screen from your phone's camera. Y'all ass slow as hell, boy. On my dead homie. As soon as the principal would have came and got me, I would have ran out the school so fast, the police wouldn't have even been able to catch me. They wouldn't have been there to run after me. They wouldn't have been there to even chase me, gang. I would have been gone at the crib, threw that motherfucker. I would have threw that gun in the water so fast and went home. Y'all niggas crazy. I would have took the detention then. Take a little suspension, whatever. Yeah, mama, I ran. I don't know. I was scared. At least they didn't catch you with no pipe.
Oh,
Crazy man.
Stove, go get the car.
Got a gun on him radio.
Stove, get the car, man.
Okay, so 3 total, like more wrong.
Catch that toy. You gotta run.
The other one's going to school.
4 total.
Someone else has 1.
Hey, go over.
One more going?
Anybody with those cars?
8132.
Man, that's a bad fella right there, boy. You know you going to jail. What?
What's your call?
8132.
Hope they got no switch. Do we got a switch on it? I hope to God it ain't got no switch on it. Please, God, don't let it have no switch on it.
Sorry, put him in there. With the cars.
I don't think I've seen no
What, the other
switch
two
on
going
it.
to school? What's the description of those guys?
I dropped my cuff somewhere along.
I did too.
Man, Cleveland. It's crazy in Cleveland.
Have
Go
one more
crazy,
going.
boy.
One
That's going
outstanding
down.
still.
I would have had a pipe on me too. They
Can
would
we
have
put him
caught
in your
me.
car until Stove gets here? Come on.
You got him?
And he got a ski mask on his head.
Hey, Rick, I'm gonna grab the
Y'all
gun.
niggas is crazy, boy.
Did he go into the
You
street?
want this?
The guy that got away.
You want this out of your car?
He the police.
It don't matter. You guys are good right now.
Probably the school police. Police officer.
Yeah, there was
School.
3 with that group. What was the other guy wearing? I think the other 2 went to the school. Go outside now. You only see that your guy on one
Go in and stop.
And you know what's crazy though? I want to point out something. So you telling me 4 snuck into school with a pipe and there wasn't no school shooting? Interesting. All I'm saying, don't, yeah.
You have the right to remain
Don't goddamn
silent.
shoot the
Anything you
messenger.
say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You
Don't
have the
say
right to
nothing.
attorney if you cannot afford one. You will be provided. You understand? So we do. We don't have enough. We don't.
All right.
There's 4. We have 3.
There's 4 total. 1 went to the shoreway. 3 ran south down 48. Round 2 right now.
I think they caught that already up.
Why are you running?
Cause I got a pipe on me, dumbass lady.
You know the other side of the shoreway.
You asking me stupid ass questions.
14, we got 2 another team.
We're one house east of 4708 Clinton. To the
Why
time
you
of
guys
back.
running then? If there's nothing to run for, why are you running? Right?
Oh, he got 2 right here.
What are you
Oh,
running?
so that's all of them. No, that's 1, 2. I think 3. Got one more left. That's loose.
Where your boys at?
Tell me.
Why are you running?
Because y'all was grabbing me. What the hell?
You ran before we got to you,
It
man.
don't matter what is y'all grabbing me for.
Where you ran? You got none on you?
How can y'all let me go? I ain't do
No.
what I do.
Calm down. You just ran.
Deep retain for what? You came up to me for no reason first.
Well, we would have told you
We would have
that if
just
you didn't
talked
run.
to you.
Why was y'all grabbing me though?
Y'all coming for us for no reason. It's too hot out anyways. You got a goddamn winter jacket on.
One of them got a gun on them too.
You got him?
Want to go look back there? I got him, Rodriguez.
Okay.
Man,
Put feet in.
On the other side.
I gotta find my camera.
Okay, we're checking out the Kane 15.
Yeah, I don't think so. She has them in her bag.
supposed to cut himself. They got all 4 of them though.
Adams are
Did they
Must
all
have.
come in different cars? Did they all come in different cars?
Yes, these are the ones that they were driving all crazy reckless on Detroit the last couple of days since last week. Almost hitting people and just driving crazy with this one, and there was that one yesterday.
You contact the school. The administrator.
Oh, so they probably stealing cars. It sound like they stealing cars. Sound like they stealing cars and taking them to school. Y'all young niggas be doing some stupid ass. That don't even make sense. You stole a car to go to school? You could have just went to school. And it seemed like only one of them had a gun on them. So I don't know why they had all 4 of them like detained like that, but man. These little middle school kids came on a school bus with a Glock. Told the teacher help and the bus driver get the out the way. Came on there and damn near killed the little boy on the school bus. The only reason they didn't kill him because of gun jam, shorty. On the school bus in middle school, bro.
These photos of 3 very young suspects who they say forced their way right into a school bus Monday to try and kill a middle schooler.
That
God
gun jam,
damn.
though, police said, and then the boys ran. So
What'd they
tonight
say?
there's
Kill a middle schooler.
that gun jam, though,
Huh.
police said.
Hallelujah. The gun jammed. Hey, bro. See, y'all is tweaking. It's not funny. It's just crazy. Like, bro, we wouldn't have, like, man, ain't no way in the world no middle schooler would have did no shit like this no other time in life, boy. Y'all is tweaking nowadays, boy. The shiesty, all this shit is f***ing up the world. You need to take your kids off the Instagram, and that shit need to have an age restriction.
And then the boys ran. So tonight there's a lookout for those boys and
then
a
the
whole
boys
lot
ran.
of fear.
What?
Scott Broom is in Oxon Hill,
In
where
Maryland
this happened
somewhere.
on
Lord
Monday,
Jesus.
to
Probably
tell
somewhere
us
damn
more. Scott?
Baltimore, you know, they crazy mother.
Well, a measure of the anxiety tonight behind us here. We have Prince George's County Police at this intersection here to protect kids as they get off school buses late
That's
this
what's up.
afternoon.
That's a
The
damn
incident we're
shame.
talking about happened Monday.
That is a damn shame. Imagine you the parent. You gotta get a call from your. Look, shit. My kids going to private school. My kids getting homeschooled until they like 2nd, 3rd grade, so they don't be weird. Cause I feel like school be making kids zombies, damn near. You feel me? But once they get in school, they're going to private school, bro. Cause y'all ass is tweaking, G. There's no way they get on them public school buses. No, sir, no. It's not happening. Because it's only finna get worse. These kids just finna get slower and slower, G.
As the school bus pulled up here at Sutler Drive and Iverson Street, and that's when these three kids pushed their way on board with a pistol in hand.
Like, what?
Tonight, Prince George's County Police here to protect kids as they get off the bus, as pictures of 3 juveniles were released by authorities.
That's a damn
The boys
shame.
boarding that school bus Monday and pushing past the bus driver and an aide on board.
Look at that shit. These little middle school kids came on the school bus with a Glock. Told the aide, told the teacher help and the bus driver, get the fuck out the way. Came on there and damn near killed the little boy on the school bus. The only reason they didn't kill him because the gun jam, Shorty. On the school bus in middle school, bro. Man, when I was in middle school, we was in the back of the bus party. All the booty in hell. Hey, all the booty in. My first piece of ass was on a school bus. First time I got a little lap dance juke was on a school bus. Back of the bus is bussing. Do you hear what I'm saying, do you? We did a lot of shit on that school bus. Gambling, selling what we ain't supposed to be selling. I'm talking about the girls gone wild. Part 3. This was going on, bro.
One juvenile carrying
Look
a
at him,
semi-automatic
big ass.
pistol.
That's a
According
40.
to
In the
police,
last
the
can he
gunman
hold
put
it?
the gun to the chest of a middle schooler and repeatedly tried to shoot.
And tried to blink, but
the
it
gun
jammed.
was jammed.
Damn.
So the gunman used it to beat the victim,
Oh,
who survived with cuts and bruises.
shit.
Police say the attackers then ran. This grandmother of middle schoolers said she lives in the neighborhood.
I'm just not understanding how these kids getting guns and stuff.
Do you fear?
What you mean not understanding, man? It's very simple. You go ask it, man, come on, bro. In the hood of America, any hood of America, you can get a gun. It's very easy, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, you gotta, first of all, you got a state very close next to you. No matter where you at, you got a state close next to you that allows guns. Even New York, you can go to Jersey and the gun laws are less strict, right? That's right there, 10 minutes away. You see what I'm saying? So even Chicago, you can go to Indiana, guns legal sale. They got them everywhere. You go to the store, buy it. You feel me? Even Chicago, you can go to Missouri, go to the store and buy it. They got open carry laws. Bro, this 2 hours away, real deal, 3 hours away. That ain't shit. Bro, if a fiend needs something, he'll give you a gun for $45, bro. $100, bro. $20 if he need it bad enough, bro. Real deal. In the hood, it's easy to get a pipe. Hey, big bro, I need a pipe, bro. I need a pipe. I'm tired. You feel me? That's what I did. Simple, easy.
Fear for these children.
I feel for the kids and us as well. Because what if a adult would have stepped in and tried to stop it and the gun didn't jam?
Both the bus driver and the aide on board during the incident are so terrorized they've taken leave, according to fellow driver Martin Diggs, who's president of the union local representing drivers.
But they're afraid to come out of the house because the suspects that got on the bus, their faces were covered.
Right.
So they don't know who these people are. This particular issue that happened on the school bus is one incident of many incidents.
Diggs said,
it's the world is we're fucked. We're fucked. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna have my kids. We finna leave the country because it's not going on the right way, bro. I'm telling y'all, this shit getting weirder and weirder by the day, Shorty. These little 13-year-old kids walked up on this bus, put a Glock to another 13-year-old chest, and squeezed that a bunch of times. Only reason that man's still breathing is because the gun jammed. Then they talking about they pistol whipped the shit out of him, and he got blood, cuts, bruises, all type of shit. Because it didn't work, they just beat his ass and then ran. And that wasn't nothing but God. That gun ain't jammed, that was God. Because, nigga, come on, G. I don't understand it, folks. I don't understand it, folks.
Said school employees are constantly
nigga, you thought
threatened
you
with
finna,
injury because of an epidemic of fighting on buses and in schools. Diggs said the student who was targeted attended the non-traditional middle school program at Edgar Allan Poe School in Suitland. Diggs noted the school system has cameras in the majority of its bus fleet.
Yeah, but what the hell going on with the little boy? You feel me? What they come on there and do that to Shorty for? How they know Shorty was on the bus? Is this just random? Do they got ops at the other school? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm disturbed, G. I've seen a lot in my life, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit don't surprise me right now. unpleasantly disturbed.
Reports stating the bullet had just missed the teacher's artery and he'd likely be released in a few days.
That's good.
It was
Good
the
to hear.
15-year-old named Zach who remained in critical condition.
That's the
And
nigga
it's said to be the same one who was
that was
beating up
fighting.
Tim in the
Yep.
classroom. Tim's family would speak out to the news on how they felt about what took place. Hearing what he thought was crashes across the hall as his students recognized the sound as gunfire, quickly turning off the classroom lights and hiding behind the desk.
What the hell is that gonna do, man?
Gunshot wounds and was visibly in the worst condition, while a pregnant school employee had fallen during the chaos. That shot his school bully in the classroom after getting beat up. And the details behind this case might make you feel different about who's the actual victim. October 6, 2021.
He said the details about this case might make you feel different about who is the actual victim. Let's see what he means, folks.
The day started just like any for most. But for one Texas teen, he woke up with fear in his heart. It was 9:15 in the morning when the first call came in, alerting the Arlington police to a shooting on the second floor of Timberview High. It's a scene that played out far too many times in recent years, becoming less of a shock and more of a promise. Somewhere in the U.S.
Why don't you, like, y'all be acting like this is impossible to fix? Lock all the doors. It wasn't never no school shootings. I ain't never heard no school shooting in Chicago. Do you know why? Because we have metal detectors. The f***? Y'all that slow? Do you know what I had to do to sneak a gun in school, gang? And when I did, I didn't show it off trying to be cool, nigga. I was scared to go home. Niggas was getting, man, my homie got killed on the way to school, kid. A few of them. For them grave. It wasn't, who? I wasn't trying to be cool. But in Chicago, nigga, every Chicago, and I be saying this, y'all be like, what the f going on in Chicago? Sir, I tell you what ain't going on in Chicago, school shootings, all that is cool, nice, and fun. You don't hear about no school shootings going on in Chicago, gang. None. Because all the doors are locked. You can only get through 2 or 3 doors in the morning, and you gotta go through the metal detector. And when you leave to go off campus for lunch, you gotta come home, come back to the school, and go through the metal detector. You gotta take your book bag off and put it through the goddamn x-ray machine thing, just like the airport. Then you gotta go through the metal detector, just like the airport. So I don't know what's wrong with you niggas. They got 3D, they got gun detection cameras, all type of It's like y'all want niggas to shoot the school up.
A child will wake up and the victim to gunfire in a classroom. The only difference this time is the motive. 1,900 students were inside of Timberview High when gunshots started echoing.
That's a lot of
teacher would report hearing what he thought was crashes across the hall as his students recognized the sound as gunfire, quickly turning off the classroom lights and hiding behind the desk.
What the is that gonna do, man? Hide behind the desk, man. Y'all be having some stupid. I wish a would shoot my school up, nigga. I'm chair through window jump. Boing, I'm not sitting in here waiting for y'all. Y'all niggas is crazy.
All
man.
they could do was wait for someone to walk through the classroom door with a gun and hope that same person was wearing a badge.
Okay.
2 officers were already on campus as SWAT was en route to the school when they heard over the radio a pregnant teacher was in distress. Immediately rushing to the classroom with weapons drawn, one of the officers could hear the shots being fired as he made his way to the second floor. What he'd find was a bloody mess. But what he couldn't find was the shooter. A 25-year-old English teacher was shot in the back, suffered broken ribs and a collapsing lung, as a teenage girl also been grazed by a bullet. A 15-year-old boy laid with multiple gunshot wounds and was visibly in the worst condition, while a pregnant school employee had fallen during the chaos.
Man, that's crazy.
The school was on lockdown. Law enforcement armed with rifles, helmets, and body armor securing the rest of the school as well as a perimeter around the school as the injured were rendered aid and transported to nearby hospitals. The pregnant staff member received medical treatment at the scene and declined further treatment. It was 11 a.m., roughly 2 hours after the shooting.
Everybody else, she probably like, I don't need no help, nigga, help them. Like, you feel me?
When the school lockdown was lifted, details were provided and a manhunt was underway. Arlington police were after 18-year-old Timothy Simpkins, a at Timberview High who's believed to have been involved in a fight with another student that morning. The video of the fight made its way across social media, showing one team beating the out of the other.
Right.
And there's no other way to describe it.
Right.
Timothy is said to be the one losing the fight and visibly doing nothing to defend himself other than hold his hands up as he's beaten and slammed across the classroom, while a voice in the background can be heard yelling for help.
So it sound like bro wasn't on that. It sound like bro was getting bullied. Now, that sounds a lot. That makes me, like, it's still f***ed up. Don't get it wrong. You feel me? But that make me feel a lot better than a nigga. See, y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Look at the color of his skin. When the other color do it, they just come blicking up everybody because they just don't like the school no more and niggas, girls don't like him. He blicked the nigga down. I ain't gonna lie. He got some innocent people. That's where he f***ed up at. But he blicked the nigga down that sounded like it was bullying him. Probably was bullying him over and over again to the point where he couldn't take it no more. You hear me? So I don't know if that's what's going on, but I'd rather hear that than just a nigga coming to school and just blinking up everybody, just 17 niggas get smoked, kids for no reason, like, cause your mama pissed you off, cause you got suspended. Like, nigga, what?
It said shortly after the video went,
both of them bad though.
Tim went and got a gun. It isn't clear where the weapon was being kept,
I'm finna say, but it
was close enough that he was able to retrieve it
and come
before
back to
opening
school.
fire on the teen who'd assaulted him.
Right.
In the process, a teacher and another student were shot. Police sent out photos of Tim stating they believe he fled the area in his silver Dodge Charger and was believed to be armed and dangerous. The assistant police chief held a press conference stating multiple agencies, including local, state, and federal, were now on the hunt for the shooter. It was 1:57 in the afternoon when Tim was taken into custody. He wasn't found, but surprisingly driven by his lawyer to the police station, where he turned himself in. He was arrested on 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Did the other nigga die?
Neither him or his lawyer actually possessed the weapon. Police would later find a .45 caliber handgun in the street, which is undergoing ballistic tests to confirm whether or not this was the weapon used in the school shooting. Before turning himself in, and most likely at the request of his lawyer, Tim was able to take down all of his social media pages, but not before people started screenshotting his page, which shows one picture from June of this year showing Tim inside of a silver Charger with what appears to be a handgun partially concealed in the driver's door.
Yeah, but that don't do nothing. You can't even prove that gun is real or not a paintball gun or none of that. That don't do nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. That do nothing. But he did. His lawyer probably told him, like, take all your social medias down. You know what I'm saying?
Both the 15-year-old student and 25-year-old teacher underwent emergency surgery. Reports stating the bullet had just missed the teacher's artery and he'd likely be released in a few days.
That's good.
It was the 15-year-old named Zach who remained in critical condition. And is said to be the same one who was beating up Tim in the classroom. Tim's family would speak out to the news on how they felt about what took place.
He was robbed. It was reported.
He was robbed?
Not just once. It happened twice. He was scared. He was afraid.
Only problem I got, nigga, is you hit the other people that got hit. You robbed me. I don't give a about no school. I don't give a where we at. You hit school, jail, the street, got Narnia. I don't give a where we're at, bro. You robbed me 2 times, and I'm a nigga that, you feel me, that don't want to fight, and I don't like confrontation, and you bullying me, and y'all was steady coming back and forth. I'm gonna pop your dumb too, stupid.
There's a video that's out on social media, and it shows that he was being attacked.
Right.
It wasn't just one person that would attack him and bully him, taking his money.
Right.
Harassing him.
He said, and mama said it was reported, which could be backed up with facts. That mean it was reported. That mean he was doing what they tell you to do. Tell an adult. They supposed to kick them kids out that school. You're not supposed to play with bullying like that, gang. Because at the end of the day, what the I'm supposed to do? Keep getting my beat? Now when I come back up here with a glick and start blicking, then what? Now I answer, oh, he's terrible. He's a school shooter. He's blah, blah, blah. But nobody listened to me when I reported all this. So yeah, it's bogus. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of them motherfuckers need to start taking a lot of more serious, gang. People be playing with the wrong. I wish I had my school. I'd be a school nigga. I probably ain't been no school shootings in this. I promise you. We gonna have all them little gun detection cameras they got in China. Oh yeah, we gonna have them Don't know if you guys know this, but China and other places have cameras that can see your face behind mask and see if you have a gun on you through x-rays. You going through metal detectors, you going through the x-ray just to get in here. This is going to be the safest. This motherfucker going to be Fort Knox, White House 2.0. You hear me? Bro, ain't nothing happened to these kids.
He had more things than maybe others. It takes us all. It takes us all to stand together about this bullying. It could have been a situation where he took the other turn and decided to commit suicide.
Right.
What the decision that he
and
made,
then what?
taking the gun, we're not justifying that.
Right, bro.
That was not right.
That wasn't right.
But he was trying to protect himself.
Right.
While Tim's family painted a picture of a teen being bullied, students within the school would paint a different picture. According to other students, Tim allegedly sold weed, had previously pulled up to another student's house fighting him on camera, and isn't known to be a victim like his family's reporting. What's rumored to have taken place is Zach's older brother Isaiah allegedly robbed Tim. Some going as far as saying he was even pistol whipped in the process, which led to the younger brother wanting to fight him in the classroom. The younger brother just didn't expect Tim to have brought a weapon and use it. While Tim's family state he's been robbed twice, one robbery allegedly being recorded, and other students giving a similar story, the only hope for Tim's defense is to actually prove he was robbed.
Right.
He'll need to prove he had a legitimate reason to fear for his life and illegally arm himself before defending himself.
Right.
And to do so, he'll have to fully cooperate with law enforcement against any and all who allegedly robbed him, which could lead to Zach's older brother being charged if the claims can be proven.
That's why I be saying about all that no snitch. So, nigga robbed me, I pop him, so now I'm supposed to go to jail for the rest of my life for murder because I don't want to tell y'all that he robbed me? Are you crazy? It's niggas that get shot in self-defense, right? Like, somebody come blicking up, you feel me? Somebody come blicking up they hood or whatever. They got a legal gun on them. They blick back. The other nigga end up getting killed. They lock him up for murder. The dudes say they came shooting at us. And people call him a snitch, bro. You cooperated. I mean, y'all is lames, bro.
At this time, Zach remains in critical condition. And a video was posted to Isaiah's Instagram showing Zach in a hospital bed before Isaiah changed his page to private.
I love you, boy. You was a grown man.
Why you record?
You gonna be straight, man. You gonna be good, bro. I love you, man.
Do you know how, like, kind of, like, what? Like, bro, like, that is always gonna be weird to me. So you sitting here with your homie in the hospital, dying, fighting for his life, in critical condition, plugged up the you crying your eyes out right now, and you had enough thought to pull your phone out and record it while you was crying? Then, while you still crying, you stopped the recording, typed I love you, and posted it on your Instagram. If you wanted to record it for you, and you wanted to tell, and so when he wake up, I'm gonna show him, man. I'm gonna have this, man. This is my last moments with my brother. If you wanted to have it like that, cool. But why did you have to post that right there in that moment? I don't understand that.
Now this case is being presented, well, really in three different ways. At first, it was a school shooter, right? Most school shooters just crazy, weirdos, obsessed with Columbine, like that. We quickly find out it wasn't anything like that. This kid was getting beat up in a classroom, pulled a gun.
That for show happened, though. That for show happened.
Opened fire on the kid that was whooping his ass. Even though he's 18 and the kid that he fought is 15, the 15-year-old obviously got the better of him in the fight. And he went and got a gun. The backstory on this, though, is what really separates the two narratives being given. The families say he's a victim of bullying. He has no priors. This kid gets in no trouble. They obviously live in a nice big house. I'm sure this kid's got money. His family went as far as saying, you know, people are probably targeting him because he has more than others, right? So they painted the picture of a victim, of a kid that's getting bullied. What if instead of shooting that other student, he had turned the gun on himself, etc. Tim allegedly sold weed, so he isn't the angel that was being portrayed. And students say he isn't a either. He pulled up on somebody, he fought him, it was recorded. This and that regular high school you know what I mean? You got fights,
but it's somewhere in the middle. You see what I'm saying? It's always somewhere in the middle. The parents, They saying he was a victim. The student saying this, sir, it's the truth is somewhere in the middle. You get what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact, sir, you in Texas, my boy. And I find it hard to believe that the lawyer is not going to get those charges significantly dropped. You know what I'm saying? Not maybe not dropped, but lowered. You get what I'm saying? Because regardless, it was a fight that morning. So you can't tell me, and regardless, it was a robbery that happened. So you can't tell me that that boy was not in fear for his life when he did that. Now, it's still illegal to bring a gun on school and do all that shit, but attempted murder and aggravated assault can be dropped down to lesser charges because of the situation, because of the circumstances. You feel me? So, yeah, and it's not the typical crazy, I'm obsessed with Call of Duty, I'm going to get a Call of Duty mask, and I'm going to go. It's not that.
Weed, someone takes they fight, but it led to a shooting. Apparently, when Tim was robbed and his family know about 2 different times he was robbed, money was taken. Right. They're not going to say if weed was taken. He was allegedly pistol whipped.
Right.
Zach's older brother allegedly was the one that did it. For whatever reason, Zach wanted to fight him in class. Maybe they had the same class together. Yeah. They knew it was going to be pressure when they saw each other. Yeah. So Tim decides to bring a gun to school. Legally.
He still
this is very difficult.
Day. So he still knew.
If you are in fear for your life and have a legitimate reason to fear for your life and you arm yourself in a southern state,
they don't care,
where you can legally defend your ground, like Texas, like Florida,
yeah,
you can beat the case.
You can beat that, I'm telling you.
You may be charged with illegally possessing the firearm. Right. He isn't a felon, so that's not that big of a deal.
Exactly.
You may be charged with the other people you shot during the process of shooting the motherfucker, but it's also going to come down to were you in fear for your life when the shooting actually happened.
Right.
If you already got your ass beat and he stopped you up and then you went and got a gun, that's revenge.
That's different, yeah.
That's not being in fear for your life.
Yeah.
If you're currently getting your ass whooped and take the gun out as fists are hitting you in the face,
nobody stopping you and ain't no security coming and like
you fire,
right,
you're defending yourself.
Right.
So it's a fine line as to which direction this is gonna go. But if his defense was he was so scared because he had been assaulted with a pistol, he had been pistol whipped, and he knew that the guy that did it, his younger brother, wanted to fight him, and he didn't know if the brother was gonna bring a gun, so he brought one.
Right, yeah.
He's gonna have to prove everything.
He's gonna have to prove that.
He's gonna have to cooperate, meaning he's gonna have to snitch. He's gonna have to tell it.
He don't have to snitch. You see that? See, that's the bull I be talking about. That ain't snitching, homie. I'm that ain't snitching. You bullshit. Ask me. I don't. What else he supposed to do? Go in there and go to jail?
He's gonna have to point a finger and say, this person robbed me on this day. This is what they took. If you're selling weed, you're gonna have to admit it. It's not even gonna matter because selling weed, the punishment isn't equal to the life sentence that can follow after you just shot up a school.
Right.
And you're 18. You're not gonna get spared for being a juvenile.
Nope.
Because you're not. It's an unfortunate situation. It all boils down to being tough. You know what I mean? If you know you got it in you, you don't got to make other people feel soft.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to boost your own ego by being the bully.
Exactly.
If you don't got it in you, I mean, I don't know. If you don't got it in you, don't sell weed. I know that.
For sure.
But a scared person.
For sure. Do not. See, a lot of niggas be starting to trap because they feel like, oh, if you ain't willing to shoot somebody, gang, trapping is not for you. You need to go be a square then. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square, but go be a law-abiding citizen, homie. Go do regular sneak out your mama house. Ditch class sometime. Steal an extra cookie in the lunch line. Do like that. You feel what I'm saying? But don't sell. Don't be trapping in school and you trapping. You think nobody gonna rob you. You think, because now you in the streets. So when the streets come, you can't be looking around like, oh, I don't like them. I'm a fighter. I'm a lover. I just want to sell. Well, you need to go wait till you old enough and go open up a dispensary then, or a barbershop or some legal shit. All this trapping ain't, listen, man.
Will always shoot you faster than anyone else.
What'd he say?
Will always that. But a scared person will always shoot you faster than anyone else.
sure.
You put a dog in the corner, it doesn't matter the size of the dog, that dog will bite.
Yeah.
A scared person will kill you the fastest.
Yeah.
So you can feel confident in your hands. You can feel confident in the intimidation.
Right.
And you can feel like they're not going to do anything to you because you know that they don't have the balls to move first. What you don't know is they're in preparation for when you move. They know they're not going to move first either.
Right.
They're not built like that.
Right.
But what they're doing is preparing for when you make that move.
Right.
And when you make that move, you could end up like Zach in a hospital bed, suffering multiple gunshot wounds in critical condition, underwent surgery.
He ain't
still in
saying
critical.
nothing wrong. He ain't saying nothing wrong.
We don't know what's going to happen to him. But hopefully everybody's able to pull through. I'm sure more details are going to be coming out as this case progresses. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with.
Yeah, that one was crazy though. When they say it's shooting up, I thought it was just like a regular, like, you know. But that's crazy though. What y'all think about it? You feel me? It depends. I don't know how the case ended up going. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. I know this was in Texas somewhere, Arlington is it. But yeah, y'all let me know, bro. 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 Rest in. Or did anybody lose their life? I don't know if bro died, but rest in peace to him if he did. Ski, man.
District and St. Paul police confirm several gun-related incidents inside the building over the last few months, including a frightening episode just this week against a 16-year-old student who brought a loaded handgun into Harding on Wednesday. At one point, he allegedly had his finger on the trigger with the Glock,
9mm Glock in his pocket.
After several reports of guns inside a St. Paul high school, some
Paul.
families say enough is enough.
What I said, Minneapolis or something? Minneapolis.
Harding High School. Our Paul Bloom is in our newsroom tonight, and Paul, charges filed today in what's really kind of a scary episode inside that school just a couple of days ago.
Tim and Karen, we are talking about allegations of a loaded and chambered handgun.
Oh, and it was chambered? He was trying to kill some.
Senior high school. Apparently, the young man here talking about a 16-year-old with his hand on the trigger.
Oh, he was trying to kill some.
The office of an administrator as the school goes on lockdown. Clearly, there are some frayed nerves in that school community right now.
What the f do y'all got? How hard is it to... Zena, what's wrong with these motherfucking people, G? How hard is it to just put a metal detector at the front door, gang? I don't understand that and I didn't even know that. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, like the heart of the city. I went to Kenwood, gang. Like, motherfuckers know. Bro, I'm in the heart of the city, gang. Like, even when I went to Lindblom, like, on bro grave, nigga, I'm telling y'all, you not getting in school without going through the motherfucking metal detector. So I don't understand. I thought everybody in the whole America did that shit. When I found out motherfuckers didn't do it, I said, how the f y'all ain't getting, what the f y'all got going on? Are y'all stupid? You gotta be, folks. You gotta be.
And whatever's happening, the message isn't being sent that guns aren't acceptable at Harding. Make sure that happens.
What? Not only is Barry Hand frustrated,
he talking about?
Frankly, he has some serious concerns about what's going on inside Harding Senior High School right now and the safety of his daughter there.
Man.
The district and St. Paul police confirm several gun-related incidents inside the building over the last few months, including a frightening episode just this week.
Now when it comes to guns, you know, the funny thing is a fight, an argument, broken property can all be repaired. Once somebody pulls a trigger and a round leaves the chamber,
I feel what he's saying, though.
Put that back
but nigga, I'm saying, gang, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, folks. No matter what the you finna say on this motherfucking newscast, it ain't gonna stop no nigga from coming in there with no gun, shorty. Like, gang, y'all need metal detectors, folks. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't have metal detectors. Like, bro, how easy is it to get a gun in school? Like,
filed felony
bringing loaded handguns gun to school
against a 16-year-old student who brought a loaded handgun into Harding on Wednesday. The petition states that the agitated teen had to be subdued in the assistant principal's office while the school went into lockdown. At one point, he allegedly had his finger on the trigger with the Glock,
9mm Glock in his pocket.
Fortunately, staff was able to restrain him until police arrived. No one hurt.
Y'all didn't grab a gun? Who the uploaded this video? See, he trying to kill some, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You get a nigga down bad like that in the motherfucking, in the bathroom, you got your Glock cocked back. Oh, thought him great. He trying to kill something, shorty. He came to school with this Glock for a reason. I'm feeling great. Like, look at him. He trying to get that nigga back in there. Like,
bathroom, a witness.
He trying to keep it from leaving, shorty.
Cell phone and sharing the video on social media that quickly spread across the Harding community. While Fox 9 has not confirmed this is the
Did he think he was on some cool at first or something?
Teacher in the building insists it is. He argues that
boy, these little niggas be lame as boy.
Think long and hard about implementing some type of metal detector security.
Duh!
Is that the kind of school we want our kids to be in?
A little bit more about that.
Y'all left y'all kids in that fucking school. Oh my god, bro! It's no way in the fucking world I would have let my kids stay in there. Like, nigga, what the? Are you crazy? Like, y'all have lost y'all rabbit ass mind, homie. Like, on my dead homie grave. Like, listen, bro. Like, I'm not letting my kid go to school after no like that happen. Like, sorry, my getting they transferred. I don't know. Yeah, a fight regular on bro grave. Nigga get their beat, okay, whatever. But I'm not sending my kid back to the same school where y'all letting this dumb go on. Should I be at the wand and myself? What's this, Mr. Sir? Okay. Y'all out there tweaking, man. Ain't that right, Zena? They out there tweaking, Skate. On bro grave. Like, this don't make no motherfucking sense. And it be these that didn't even look. But please watch this video. Do this look like he pressed that nigga for real high and looked at first?
The encounter on their cell phone and sharing the video.
He got his finger on the trigger. This nigga grabbed the phone, letting the gun stay right there. Like, folks, are you stupid?
Community. While Fox 9 has not independently.
He tried to snatch that
video.
Now they sitting there wrestling over the gun.
In the building,
like, boy.
It is. He argues that it is now time the district think long and hard about implementing some type of metal detector
boy,
security.
y'all, like, that don't like some street nigga to you? That's some lame, dumb, goofy folks. Oh, let's take a picture with it. Oh, no, wait. Get it off me. No, nigga, what's up? Oh, my God, I can't believe. Like, boy, get your dumb ass the fuck on, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That just pissed me off. Bro, I'm thinking this nigga walking in trying to press a op. You doing some weird, back, lame, stupid, goofy folks. Get your dumb ass on.